Hey guys, what's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time check 3:55, almost 4 p.m. And I'm doing a few reviews for you. This is going to be a very quick take. This is going to be an official sample review from House of Herrera or Herrera. And as you can see, this is going to be Bad Boy Cobalt. So previously I covered four. Okay, let me count. Bad Boy, Superstar. Yesterday I talked about. I did review Bad Boy, the Gold one, then Le Parfum, then this five. So this is gonna be my sixth. Okay, so there perhaps are a little few more. I'm not sure, but I just finished reviewing the Extreme one, Bad Boy Extreme. I will upload it side by side. It's just a coincidence, I didn't mean to do them side by side, but coincidence. Check them out. These two are really, really good fragrance for winter. This one is for summer, however, and I wanted to get it. The Cobalt, I will get it if I get a good price, like 60, 65 bucks, I'll buy it. But now it's like $100. Don't want to do it. I got this official sample from Sandara, one of our retail outlets. When you buy fragrances, they give you gifts. So as a content creator, I do use this opportunity to make content. Okay, whenever I can, it's helpful for perhaps some people. Okay, so here's the note breakdown. Look at the bottle first of all. The same similar shape bottle, like a Thunderbolt, like original Bad Boy, and it has amazing atomizer like this. I'll show you built-in atomizer up here. It sprays like that. Okay, really nice atomizer, nice bottle. They come in standard 50, 100, and 150 ml. You'll get like a black top with the sprayer there, and then blue bottle with like a Thunderbolt. Sample I wore halfway through. The notes here are they say electrifying and edgy. Okay, that is interesting. Then they say pink pepper, geranium, lavender, black plum, truffle, accord, vetiver. Okay, so these are yeah, like woody, fruity, aromatic, contrasted, energizing. Okay, so basically what they are trying to do here, give it like a fresh take on the original. The original had cacao, kind of like a sweet gourmand, and something fresh, plum. I think that was the original one. Some citruses. It was a very nice all year round night out fragrance, very much like a clubbing fragrance for me. Like 1 Million, Eros, Invictus, that family, or Spice Bomb. So I consider this family to be in that family, like this line. So House Cobalt. My story is I tried it a couple of years back when it was released. I think I don't remember exact year, but I remember liking it a lot. But it was also on offer, but I did not buy it, and I was like, not sure, why not? Maybe I bought so many other niche fragrances, so this one didn't make the list or cut. But then you try the fragrance much later when there's no offer, and then you feel like, oh, maybe when you have nothing else to buy, then you think like, okay, I'll buy maybe a fragrance. Then the price is high. So I didn't end up buying it, but when I sprayed it, I really love the opening. I just tell you, this is one of the best part of this fragrance. Let me respray a little bit, just remind me. The dry down is okay, not bad, but the opening is the magic for me. Okay, my birds are going crazy. It's like maybe time for, I don't know, some fruits or something. Finish the review, I'll give them some. Okay, so when I spray this, man, I cannot tell you enough. You will be surprised if you never smell this, how good this smells. Perhaps this is the best opening in this whole line. Yeah, as I said it, better than any other flankers, 6, 7, 8, whatever is in the line. This is the best opening in this line. Why? Because I love fresh fragrances. Whatever I smell in the top, like they say pink pepper and geranium, but there's something very beautiful, fruity, and very posh. That's something Dior would make, like Dior Sauvage. First time I smelled it, this smells better than Dior Sauvage in the opening. That nice, how impressive. Like YSL YDP, maybe YSL YDP was more heavy. This is light, aquatic, fruity citrus, smells like lychee or tropical, and very youthful, very, very interesting. I think they made this opening to sell. Anybody sprays this. If you are not a fragrance enthusiast or anything, and if you smell this and you are that kind of guy, you like the opening, you like it on the paper, you spray it, you smell it, oh wow, I'll take it. Many people will buy it like that. I would imagine. But I am a reviewer. I have been doing this for some time, some years. So my experiences, wait for the dry down. So what happens in wait for dry down? It will go to the dry down, and you'll see in the long run, because openings usually are for 10-15 minutes tops in fresh fragrances. Then whatever you get is going to stay with you for next few hours, which is the main life of the fragrance. So that's how you should judge a fragrance. If you do not like the dry down, do not buy a fragrance based on top. This one is the same story. I'll tell you, the opening is so gorgeous, so good. This perfume, if you use it in summer, I think you get compliments for sure. When I wore it like from a full bottle like this from the shop, I did like 4 or 5 sprays. I just want to test it, and I told them, don't spray on the paper, give it on my skin. So they sprayed maybe one here, one there. Then I took the bottle, I sprayed a couple more sprays. And I noticed it's not as long lasting as the darker ones or some of the other flankers or the golden one. Perhaps this is similar to the original. You can get, like, for me, 3 to 4 hours in Bangladesh condition. Overseas, if you have good weather condition, perhaps, sorry, work going on, construction. Okay, so perhaps in overseas we have good weather conditions like UK or somewhere where people have no pollution. There, this fragrance may last about 7 to 8 hours. That's like a standard. But I know many people get confused. Many people say, "Hey, Joy, in our country, if this fragrances last 10 hours, you say just 1 hour." Well, your condition and our conditions are different. You have to live here to see what happens, how fast your fragrance disappears. So I think it's not a bad performer at all. 3 to 4 hours is not bad for a freshie. Do not be worried. But main important thing is, on the dry down, this fragrance falls a little bit flat. Okay, it's not to say it's a fault or synthetic to a fault, like Mark says. I learned it from him. But it is synthetic, but not to a fault. It's a fragrance that will remind you of many other fragrances. At that point, after initial spray, like, see, already started going away. At that point, I will start getting this kind of fragrances. Invictus. I'll start getting a little bit hints of Boss Bottle, the scent, but on the fresher take. So if you combine these two and add a little bit more of aquatic, that's what you're gonna get from Cobalt. So very nice fragrance, definitely, no doubt. If you're not that complicated, you do not think too much, if you don't have a huge collection, you can definitely get it. But to complete the line, I think this bad boy line is not a must-have line, in my humble opinion. You have to pick the best and the ones that suits you and you like. I'm not gonna say these two I love the most, the Extreme and the Perfume. Just because these two are best, just because I felt it. No, you can feel the original is better, the golden one is better, Cobalt, Superstar, many of them you can like. Okay, so different people, to each his own. But I'm telling you, from the whole line, I would not collect the whole line. I would pick up one or two of my favorites. If I want to take one fresh, this is the only option that I have for now. Okay, so this is aquatic, more fruity, fun, blue take on the original. I like it. And the dry down, it's kind of like similar to many other fragrances. That the dry down is a bit boring. Okay, but it's nice. It smells good, like Dolce & Gabbana K. Like, not mediocre, but average kind of fragrances. But bottle is nice, sprayer is nice, good size, longevity is decent for a blue perfume, opening is gorgeous. Overall, I give this fragrance a 7 out of 10. That's my word. I am not going to perhaps buy the bottle unless I get a very good price on this, unless like 50% off or something. I'll get it, no problem. But at retail, nope, I'm not going to do it. Bad Boy Cobalt, 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Let's move on to the next review. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.